Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike Uyak, and I've been on a bit of a hiatus. Took a little vacation time and did very little useful filming, so I might be able to squeak out a video out of what I shot, but no guarantees. But in the meantime, it's snack time. In the airport, we went via Icelandic Air, and so we had to go through Reykjavik. And as a result, I picked up some snacks in the airport for an exorbitant price. Um, it was highway robbery, and I kind of regret this, but ordering Icelandic products. You remember the Hakarl that I tried a few years ago. Um, there's a fairly hefty price to pay just to import the stuff. So in a sense, I did the same thing here, only I picked it up myself. Um, So let's start with the first one, Nera, which is an Icelandic cheese snack. What does that mean? I think it's just puffs. Um, Low-fat Icelandic cheese, sour cream and onion flavoring, whey powder, dextrose. Well, actually, cheese powder. So there's no wheat in it. Dextrose, sugar, milk, protein, flavoring. So there's no wheat in this. So it's not like a Cheeto or something. It is just it's literally a cheese puff, and it is supposedly sour cream and onion flavored. Oh, stop it! Pie's down here begging. This isn't for you. Most of the packages that I open up here are not for you. Yeah, meow. Okay. So, puffed cheese. And a very different texture from your typical cheese puff. Very crisp, a glass-like crunch. So this really is somehow they've managed to aerate cheese and bake it so that it's kind of crusty. Not bad. I will say, having been used to a grain-based puff, the texture does take a little getting used to. Once you've chewed it up a little bit, you sort of get this gritty sensation, like you have actually just chewed up some glass. Sour cream and onion flavor, very prominent. You almost don't really taste the cheese. Now, the Icelandic cheeses that I have tasted, they are fairly mild in flavor to begin with, so I'm not surprised that it's overpowered by the sour cream and onion seasoning. There is just that little hint of sort of milk protein that you get out of this, but it is not particularly cheesy. That's not bad for a snack. Now, I am curious about the Viking snack. Icelanders' favorite snack since the year 874. Supposed to be high in protein, high in B12, and it's basically just dried haddock fillets. And nothing else. There's not even salt listed. So, let's see what this tastes like. Let's see if I can even get into it. This might even be safe for you to eat. A little bigger. Ooh. Fishy. Very fishy. So, dried haddock. very flaky. So I'm wondering if this is going to be more jerky or more like, Chinese pork floss or something. Mm, neither. Because it's flaky, it's not tough and chewy like jerky is. But it is very dry. And there's just enough substance to it that it doesn't just sort of rehydrate and sort of dissolve in your mouth like pork floss tends to. So it's somewhere in between. There's a little bit like like you've torn off just a little bit of fiberboard. Texturally, it does make you wonder if this is what it's like to try and chew on plywood. It is a bit more of a workout. Flavor-wise, it's quite fishy. I'm actually kind of glad that it isn't salted because it's salty enough, I think, just in processing and drying it. You dehydrate what little seawater was with it when it was processed, and it feels like it's sort of seasoned enough all by itself. But it's not unpleasantly fishy. I mean, it's strong enough that it reminds you of what it is you're eating. But it's not bad. And, in terms of snack foods, you could do worse. Nutritional value per 100 grams. Is that what this is? 70 C. Net weight 70 grams. So it's even less than this entire packet. Per 100 grams, 345 calories. All right. 1 gram of fat. 84 grams of protein. That's pretty darn good. And 2 grams of salt, even though, again, they don't list it in the ingredients. Salt, and there is some iodine. Oh, they actually list some of the trace ingredients: phosphorus, magnesium, selenium, iodine. Nice. So this is actually a relatively healthy snack when you come right down to it. You just kind of got to get past the building material texture. Wow. Icelanders are tough people. But I guess in the year 874, they didn't have Dove bars. They didn't have Doritos. They had this. I'm sure they had other things, but dried berries, things like that. But this is what they had. This is what they got to eat. Not bad. Both of the snacks today were a little challenging to eat texturally, but flavor-wise, quite good. Nothing as challenging as the Hakarl that I tried. And even that was not the worst thing that I've eaten. Little chewy, little ammoniac, but otherwise, yeah, it's dried fish. It's shark. Little bit of a different flavor, but not bad at all. Anything else I should try? Let me know in the comments below. And other than that, I'm just going to finish my fishy and cheese snacks. And And hopefully you'll tune back in the future. I'll have more videos coming soon, and I'll see you next time here on Recipe Redemption. Bye now. I'm going to need to floss.